Shane and I are in Boston right now. Panera Bread for the second time today. Erica, we dropped her off on Newbury Street to park the car. Now we're just getting food because we're hungry. So
very hungry.
Very, very hungry. How's that sandwich? My thoughts exactly. So now we're gonna walk over to Newbury Street, meet up with Erica, and then find a place to eat our real dinner. Waiting for Erica to come out of Valentino so we can go eat some food. So we told Erica we wanted to go to Fire and Ice, and she tried putting our idea down. But Shane and I told her when it comes to
strong to the meat.
Yeah, it's unlimited meat, as much as you want. So, geez, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool until he hit somebody, right? See, sweetie, it's not so bad. Little Fire and Ice.
She's covering herself up. I'm not here.
This is Shane's first time. I told him that you get to basically go and eat as much food as you want. And he was like, all right. Yeah, this is where I'm going to start too. In the meat section. Just fill this bowl up as much as possible. Look at that. And everything. Everything. Look at that bowl.
Oh, yeah.
That looks good too. Look at this. This is a mountain of meat and fish. I cannot wait to dig in. And they bring out a bowl of rice too. I was talking to Shane. Because they cook the food in front of you, it's like the first plate seems like it takes hours to cook because you're just salivating and you're watching it.
You're hungry.
Yeah. You just want it so much.
None of your fist didn't help.
So, what'd you think of Fire and Ice?
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah, right? What, is this your first time on
No,
camera?
it was actually really good. I was just trying to be silly. It was really good. The drink was really good. The food was awesome. So
And then
no complaints.
some cupcakes for dessert. Today's a perfect day for the park. We're hitting the basement so Shane can pick out his supplements as part of his stack. He gets to choose 4 items from the stash. Any 4 items he wishes.
All right.
Have at it. How you feeling so far?
I'm just fine. The humidity is making me sweat outside.
Oh, so it's really easy, right?
It's not the workout.
It's just what?
Humidity. It's about 110.
Hey, what's up guys? As you can tell, I just got done putting Shane through the ropes. Shane won the first transformation challenge that we did starting in January, but I had to make sure that he wasn't faking his photos. So I had to put him through the ropes. As you guys can see, we're glistening with sweat right now. It's pretty brutal, it's pretty good. But this is Shane Moss, he's from Minnesota. He won first place in the first transformation challenge. flew him out here for a weekend workout, hang out and have some fun with me here in the studio. So I'm sure what the viewers want to know, because you obviously had an amazing transformation, why don't you tell them a bit about, where you started and what your final product was, how much weight you lost, how much muscle you gained, how much better you feel, some obstacles you overcame. I mean, a 3-month challenge is, especially in January, it's a long challenge.
Yeah, it was very long. Yeah, I was a little pudgy 194 pounder, and that's actually the most I've ever weighed my whole life. Struggled with gaining weight, and so I saw his challenge, the Scott's challenge and was kind of excited about it because I wanted to get back to some shred. And I've never really got to get really cut since probably post-high school days.
Yeah, a long time ago, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was kind of motivated to see what I could do through the transformation, and it was fantastic. Great workouts. Really appreciated Scott's kind of his videos about nutrition and about the calories and the deficit and how I should focus on that and the foods that I should eat.
Yeah, well, a big part of this challenge was, and that's even with the current challenge and all the future challenges, we're looking more for a transformation. We're not necessarily looking for who loses the most weight or who gains the most amount of muscle. We're looking for someone who really sticks to it and transforms their lifestyle and transforms their body in the process. And you hit the nail on the head, man. We always talk about lean gains, and all my workout challenges, they're all geared towards lean gains, and you basically achieve that by knowing what you're doing by increasing your overall calories. If you're trying to gain muscle, but you don't want to pack on a lot of fat, you go like 250, 500 calories over what your BMR is. So you were probably sitting like 200 below, so you could cut as you're doing the weights,
yep,
right?
I was, yeah.
What was the mental process like for you to...
At the beginning of the transformation?
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't really struggle with the exercises and the weights. It was different, so I was used to doing more of the heavier and the longer rest, and so a little more of the cardio.
Yeah.
And the faster pace, the proper rest periods between the lifts. That was a little bit challenging, especially as I started to not have as much carbs or food in me. So
Yeah.
it was a little more harder to work out. But it was fantastic. I stayed really focused because I really wanted the abs, and so mentally in my head, that's what I saw every day.
What was your support system like? Like, what did you do to mentally stay focused the whole time?
A lot of it is just going to your site and just to get grounded on different types of lifts, making sure I'm doing the deadlift correctly, what's the best bicep workout I should be looking at for my personal preferences. And so just looking pretty much daily and reminding myself of the foods and the different types of options. And it was really just reminding constantly of the fitness and the challenge and the end result I wanted to be at the end.
So for the food aspect of it, I mean, did you find yourself eating, like, I feel like the easiest way to get in shape and to stick with it is to see food as a means to an end, as opposed to something, delicious that you're looking forward to eating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I knew exactly each meal. Dinner kind of morphed, a little changed because I'm with a family at dinner time.
Yeah.
But it's still the proteins and the carbs, and if there was a carb I didn't like at dinner, I just went to the fridge and got the brown rice, and that's what I had. So very consistent, post workout, 12, 3, dinner before I hit the bed at night, and so.
Nice.
Yeah, very consistent. And I don't mind that. I can have the ground turkey breast with a little Lipton soup mix and brown rice.
How did you go about, because obviously through the process, a big part of the challenge was, we were working very closely with Skulpt. In the beginning, we had the AIM, and then towards the end of the challenge, they launched the Chisel, and these are body fat measuring tools. And obviously, there's many ways you guys can measure your body fat percentage, and obviously, you can get motivated by looking in the mirror. But for me, personally, I'm a numbers person. Like, I like to see numbers, I like measuring progress, and that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to bring Skulpt into this challenge.
Yeah, the Chisel was fantastic. My wife is very happy because she doesn't have to sit there for 15, 20 minutes, on a weekly or more basis measuring, 9 points or 15 points. Chisel's great. You just, at the 3 measurements, you can do more, but very quick, very easy to use. It's on my phone. I track it. I'm able to see progress. Whether I'm cutting or if I want to gain, I can always look at that measurement.
So aside from measuring your body fat percentage much quicker and more consistent, another cool thing that the Chisel does is it actually measures your muscle quality, and that's one of the questions I wanted to ask you. Did you notice a difference in muscle quality throughout the challenge. And for those guys who don't know what that means, it's basically how dense the muscle is. So the muscle doesn't necessarily have to get bigger to have more muscle quality. You can even stay the same size, but the muscle itself becomes stronger and more dense. So did you notice any specific muscles that were getting improving over time?
The muscle quality I thought was pretty neat because I've never had that type of indicator. It's just been percent body fat. So yeah, my calves is probably a big area where I was able to see that muscle quality improve.
Which is probably going to be for a lot of people because myself included, we all lack the calf muscles.
And I work those dang calves all the time. Yeah, it was good to see the progress there. And in my triceps now, as I move forward, to have that consistency, am I staying at that higher muscle quality?
You know, I think it's also good too with the muscle quality is you can really tell if you have a muscle imbalance. So you guys will see as you measure yourselves, basically on the body diagram, you'll see the numbers for like your right tricep versus your left tricep. So if your right tricep's at like 88 out of 100 and your left tricep is at 67 out of 100, that tricep is obviously, you know, muscle imbalance. So it kind of helps you figure out what those imbalances are and where you can attack them to improve your overall physique. So just like little tools to help you guys stay mentally focused is what all these things are. What's coming soon to the program on the app is unique tailored advice for your training and your nutrition for your unique physiology. So as you keep measuring yourself and the system gets to know your body type, it's actually going to start sending you updates on what you should be doing for nutrition and training. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, that's exciting.
So that's to come. With the new challenge on its way, what do you have some words of wisdom for these guys on getting started? Because getting started is always the hardest part. And from the guy who won, I mean, he's gonna have the best advice for you.
First, join or sign up. So get into a challenge. The challenge actually helped. Could I have done without a challenge? Yeah, but the challenge was actually that you're locking yourself into something, and there's a community that can be able to support you do that.
You know, actually, you got your brother to start doing the challenge, and one of our other members, Jerry, he got his twin brother involved to start doing the challenge. So that's exciting, and so it's like, you know, working out is great. Working out is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be self-improvement. And I feel like whenever you can kind of do it in a community setting and with social media and online, you know, your community extends as far as you're willing to reach out.
And it just helps you commit, I think.
Yeah.
You know, 3 months or 8 weeks, that time is going to go by regardless of you entering a challenge or not.
Yep.
And so at the end of that time period, you just as well do something you want to do and stick to it.
All right, guys. Well, I mean, I smell. You probably smell too. We're both pretty stinky right now. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad the challenge has produced such amazing results for you and so many other members. And hopefully, we got more challenges coming for you guys to win. So
glad I'm here. It's actually been pretty cool since I've been here. So my wife is kind of giddy because she knows I love fitness, and to be able to come and do something like this is kind of like the dream for me.
Oh yeah? Oh, happy man.
This is good. This is good stuff.
Well, I'm glad I punished you outside with those tires then. We're at the Longhorn Steakhouse, Shane's send-off meal. Just got done in the studio again for a quick workout and a little consultation, answer some questions that you had over some exercises. So overall, Jeff, so you have fun this weekend?
I lots of fun. I'm probably gonna sleep really well on the plane going home though.
Yeah.
My body's gonna be recovering for the next 2 days.
That's why we need to make sure you get this nice meal, huh?
Yes.
Take a look at that. Sweet potato. Got my salmon over here. Oh, it looks so good.
It does look good.
Ah, it looks a little more appetizing than yours. Look at that tiny little steak. I got this big fluffy fish. Well, you got anything to say to the community before I send you on your way?
This has been an awesome trip. Scott's the greatest, and I've got some new goals, new things to work for, so it's good.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, I'm glad you had a good time. I had a great time. Shane's a good dude. Kicked his butt yesterday. We're both sore as hell. We're going to eat this food, get him to the airport, and hopefully he makes it home safe to his wife and kids. Unless he wants to stay a little longer.